Oh my days. Once again, I have sweet herbal tea and tasty cheesecakes for you guys. Welcome everybody, it's your boy KMD back in here for Rant Radio. Hear the fucking joke part. I don't even know what the fuck number we're on anymore because everything is still a fucking joke. I actually gotta stop swearing because apparently people can't deal with my fucking shit. Fuck! Bro, this is a Rant Radio channel. So all of the people who keep getting at me for swearing constantly in my fucking videos, deal fucking with it. Alright? It's a Rant Radio channel. It's not debate radio. It's not conversation radio. It's not let's sit down and have a discussion radio. It's Rant Radio. So here the fucking joke, part number 7 or 8. Bro, 7 or fucking 8. And in my last video, I said to people, I don't know why anybody is still surprised with racism and things like this. Bro, for the last 3 years, I think from since I watched Star Wars The Force Awakens, and people started to pretty much go mad. All of the YouTube content creators, they started to go mad because of, what's her name? Daisy Ridley and her character, Rey. Alright? They're calling her a Mary Sue and things like that. Because apparently there's this new word that's going about SJWs. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the word SJWs. Social Justice Warriors. People who fight for social justice. Alright? Now I've come to find out that on the internet there are many people who are against social justice warriors but are for social justice. I don't get how that works. How could you be against social justice warriors, but then you want social justice? Things like equality, equal opportunities, you know, black actors, black actresses being cast in certain roles that they shouldn't be. Which leads me on to Disney, which is why we're here to talk today, because here the fucking joke, part number 7 or 8, is about Disney. And again, the internet has gone wild. Bro, the internet's gone wild. Again, I don't know if anybody has heard, but since I've been down here in the lower realms, I've been on the internet a lot, and I've come to find out that there is another... Why won't they stop? But I've come to find out there is another Disney live-action movie, The Little Mermaid. Classic, actually. Can't lie, it's a good cartoon. I loved it. One of my old school classic childhood Disney cartoons from growing up. I used to watch that shit a lot. Like the rest of the Disney cartoons that you used to watch. Like everybody else who's around my age. We all love these Disney cartoons. And I'm still trying to figure out why the fuck they keep making live actions. But, bro, look. Hear the joke. So for Ariel, alright, the leading role for The Little Mermaid, the redhead, okay? They've now cast her as a black actress. I think Halle Bailey, her name is. Halle Bailey or something like that. I almost thought it was Halle Berry, but then I saw her name is Halle Bailey. I was like, shit. Fuck. But either way, they've cast The Little Mermaid, Ariel, as a black actress. And as you can imagine, the internet has now lost its fucking marbles. Everybody has now come out and said, what was it? Actually, there's actually a hashtag. There is actually a hashtag right now, yeah? What's it called again? She's not my Little Mermaid or something like that. Not my mermaid or not my Ariel or something like that. But apparently there's all of these memes, there's all of these pictures from all of these racist motherfuckers who have now come out and saying like, yo, why are all of these black people getting all of these roles for that should normally be cast as white people? So I'm just like, all right, cool. But nobody said anything when it was Gods of Egypt. Nobody flipped the fuck out when it was Exodus. Still haven't watched those movies. Like Styles P said, can't watch Exodus knowing it's our story. I can't watch any of those movies knowing it's black people's story. But did anybody flip out when they saw Gods of Egypt trailers and they were like, yo, where are the black people? Did anybody flip out when they saw Exodus and was like, yo, where are the black people? What about Lord of the Rings? Where are the black people in Lord of the Rings? I still actually believe that the orcs and the Uruk-hai, the Uruk, whatever they call the orcs and the Uruk-hai were actually black people in Lord of the Rings, but that's neither here nor there. That's just my own little theory. But nobody flipped the fuck out when there wasn't even a single black man playing the violin on the Titanic. No. But now here we are, Disney, doing this whole sort of social justice warrior thing that loads of people are talking about today, because apparently Disney are now accommodating to anything and everything that has to do with homosexuality and anything that has to do with, I don't know, casting like people of color, but mainly people of color who are a lighter complexion. I don't know if anybody's also noticed that either. But either way, my whole point is, why the fuck hasn't anybody flipped out that Disney keep even making these live action movies? Why the fuck are people even still fucking with Disney even to that sort of degree, when we know that they are still stirring the pot and throwing in the seasoning in and turning the fire down on the stew of pedophilia? Like, we know this. But then again, like, I fucking contributed to that shit too, because I went to go and watch the Avengers Endgame only once. I didn't go to watch it 4, 5, 6, 7 times like many other people did. I only gave them my money once, and I don't think I'll be going to watch another movie ever again. But leading on with that Disney thing now, because then I also heard that they're going to make a live action of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and they're going to cast that actress as a Chinese Asian actress, and again, people are losing their fucking minds. So yeah, these very same people who diss social justice warriors are the same people who say, look, I'm happy for anybody to live the life that they want to live. You can do whatever you want to do, or they change their logo to the rainbow colors and things like that. But yet here you are fighting social justice warriors. Hear the fucking joke, bro. Where does any of it make sense? I don't even think I just made sense in this video. I don't even think I just made sense. I don't even think I did. Because I'm trying to spew half of this shit that I'm reading, half of this shit that I'm hearing. Go on YouTube yourself. Go on YouTube. You will find many of these people, like your John Talks or there's many of these YouTube content creators who are now blowing up about all of this shit, talking about, oh, you should now boycott Disney, boycott all of these things. And I'm like, you lot are saying you're gonna boycott Disney about this, but you lot still went to the cinemas to go and watch Spider-Man, which is Disney, because Marvel is owned by Disney. And yet you're still sitting down waiting for what's coming next for phase 4 with the whole Marvel cinematic. So where does any of it fucking make sense? When the hell do you start boycotting then? When do you start boycotting? Do you start boycotting when they make Snow White a Chinese Asian actress and the Seven Dwarfs all black people or all Muslim Arabs? Is that what you're gonna do then? You're just gonna, yeah, that's it now. You know what? I'm done. Bro, what are people doing? Like, really, what are we doing? Why are people still surprised about any of this shit? So everybody's blowing up on the fucking internet now because everybody's starting to see more racism from people who don't want a black actress to play Ariel, the little fucking mermaid. My thing is, who gives a fuck, as usual? Second, why is anybody even fucking surprised? Bro, why is it? That's all I wanted to say, people, man. Again, this is Rant Radio. I like to swear. It's just what the fuck I do. Alright, so this is your boy KMD, people. This is Rant Radio. Peace.